The holiday season is now officially upon us, and so it's no better time than now to spice up your setup with some brand new gear. And so that is why Flexispot has sent us over their Ergox Premium Ergonomic Office Chair. Now, before we get started, I just want to mention that I am somebody that personally struggles with lower back pain. So you guys do not know this, but fresh out of high school, I did get into a bicycle injury that permanently damaged my lower back. And so sitting in regular office or gaming chairs is just no longer comfortable for me because I don't have that lower back support. However, Flexispot might have fixed that issue. And so today we're going to take a look into the features for this chair and why this might be the best office or gaming chair that you'll ever own. Now, the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the assembly process. And so assembling the chair didn't really take that long at all. I believe it was roughly around 30 minutes or so, which isn't bad. As you can see, it wasn't really too many pieces either. Every piece did look as if they go together, so it was mainly just getting the correct screws into the appropriate places. And so after everything was assembled, my first impressions for this chair would definitely have to be that it is extremely comfortable. Now, I would be lying if I said that I wasn't worried about the seat because there is no cushion. However, the Ergox is made of mesh-like material, which is actually fairly comfortable to sit in. And because of the fact that it's made out of mesh-like material, you don't ever have to worry about sweating into the seat since air is able to get right through it, and that actually makes it perfect for anybody who sweats or gets hot really easily because you don't have to worry about sweat stains getting into the seat throughout your long work hours or gaming sessions. Now, if it's one thing that Flexispot nailed, it's definitely the adjustability, because with this chair you get 4D adjustable armrest, which will allow you to tilt it left or right in 4 different angles. And if you press the trigger that's under the armrest, it will allow you to raise or lower it to fit your comfort level. Now, one of the things that I personally like to do when it comes to the armrest is I like to actually raise this up all the way to the top, so that way it's actually above my desk. And then I have the second one under my desk, and it kind of leaves like an imbalance there, but it's actually very comfortable for one, typing, but two, for when I'm gaming. I have my left hand on the keyboard and my right hand free on the mouse. That is something that I personally like to do. Now, underneath the seat, you get 2 levers. The first one will allow you to adjust the seat's depth. So if you pull the lever, you can slide the seat forward or backward to match your leg length. While the second lever has multiple functions. So if you were to twist it downward, you can adjust the height of the seat to your preferred height. But if you were to push the lever inward and try to lean back, you will notice that it is locked in place, while pulling out will allow the seat to recline. Now, if you recline the seat and then push the lever inward, it's going to lock it in place, so that way you can actually stay inclined. And then if you just pull it back out and you lean back, you will then reset the chair and you can now lean forward. Now, if you're someone like me with back problems, the Ergox does have an individual lumbar support feature to match the curvature of your spine. So if you look at the back of the chair, you will be able to see that there is a knob that you can twist, which loosens up, that will freely match my spine without putting too much pressure on my back. However, if I were to turn it again, then it basically locks it in place, giving a firm support for my lower back if needed. And this helps maintain the natural curve of the spine, which reduces back pain, increases comfort, as well as keeping your posture healthy, especially during those long working hours or gaming sessions. Now, you are also provided with an adjustable headrest, which you can freely raise or lower depending on your preference. And there is a button that you can also press as well to change the angle, so that way your head can rest comfortably and reduce any type of neck stiffness. Now, as you guys can tell, I am currently utilizing this chair right now, and I will ultimately say that this chair is aimed for anybody who works from home, who is a content creator, or who is a gamer. Not only is it very comfortable to sit in, but it also eliminates the back pain that you'll get from your traditional gaming or office chairs. And the breathable mesh-like material also makes the chair lightweight as well as durable, which will last you for a very long time to come. And so my final thoughts on the Ergox Premium Ergonomic Office Chair from Flexispot, I would say that this is extremely comfortable. If I'm being 100% honest, I almost fell asleep in this chair like last night as I was editing out this video. So if that tells you anything, it's a really good office chair for you to get. Now, I understand that mesh like material is not for everybody. Some people actually do prefer to use a cushion, and if that is the case, you can do that. You can buy one from Amazon. However, I'm being 100% honest, you don't really need it with this chair right here. It's actually extremely comfortable. And so with that being said, that's gonna be all for today's video. Now, I do want to give a huge thank you to Flexispot for sending me out this office chair. And if you're someone that do want to pick this up, you can get this on Amazon for roughly around $280 at the time of making this video. And so I'll make sure that I have a link to it down in the description below, so that way you guys can go ahead and pick it up. And so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give this a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you guys go ahead and smash that subscribe button. And if you guys want to see more reviews just like this, make sure you click on this playlist right here. And I'll catch you guys in the comments down below, as well as in the next video.